Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Talk with Hana. I'm so happy you're here with us today. Whether you're listening on your commute, during your lunch break, or right before bed, we're really glad you joined us.
Hey, great to be here. And honestly, today's episode is one I've been looking forward to for a while. It's super practical, like immediately useful practical.
Right? I love episodes like this. I remember when I first started learning English, I felt so overwhelmed. There were so many rules, so many words. I didn't even know where to begin.
I think a lot of learners feel exactly that way. And that's exactly why today's topic is so important, because here's the truth. You don't need thousands of sentences to have a real conversation in English.
You really don't. Today, we're going to show you that there are just 5 key sentence structures that will help you express almost anything you want to say in everyday English. Just 5.
And by the end of this episode, you're going to feel so much more confident. You'll be able to introduce yourself, share your opinions, make requests, talk about your plans, and describe your life, all using these 5 sentences.
We want to hear from you too. So here's your first question. Write in the comments. Which one do you find hardest right now? Introducing yourself, sharing opinions, making requests, talking about plans, or describing your life? Tell us.
And if you haven't already, please make sure you subscribe to Talk with Hana so you never miss an episode. Hit that subscribe button right now. It really helps us keep making content for you. Okay, let's get into it.
All right, let's start with the very first sentence, and honestly, this might be the most important one. It's the sentence you use to introduce yourself and talk about who you are. The structure is simple. I am plus a noun or adjective.
So, for example, I am a student, I am tired, I am from Pakistan, I am a teacher, I'm excited about this episode.
See how easy that is? You can use I am to describe your job, your nationality, your feelings, your relationship, so many things. And in everyday conversation, we usually shorten it. Instead of I am, we say I'm. So I'm a student, I'm tired, I'm from Pakistan.
That contraction, I'm, is really important. Native speakers almost always use it in conversation. If you say I am every single time, it's not wrong, but it sounds a little formal or stiff.
Right. Like if someone asks, "How are you?" and you say, "I am fine, thank you," it's grammatically correct, but it sounds like a textbook. Most people would just say, "I'm fine, thanks."
So let's practice this together. Pause the video or the podcast for a moment and say out loud, I'm plus something about you, your job, your city, how you're feeling right now.
Go on, say it. I'm a blank. I'm from blank. I'm blank. And now for the negative form, it's just as simple. Instead of I am, you say I'm not. I'm not tired. I'm not a doctor. I'm not from Japan.
Can you hear how natural that sounds? I'm not is so useful. And one more thing, you can also ask questions with this structure. Are you a student? Are you tired? Are you from here? Just flip the word order.
I use this sentence structure literally every single day. When I wake up, I'm hungry. When I finish work, I'm exhausted. When I meet someone new, I'm Hana. Nice to meet you. It really covers so much ground.
So, quick summary of this first structure. I am plus noun or adjective, usually shortened to I'm. For negatives, use I'm not. For questions, use are you. Simple, powerful, and essential. Write your example in the comments. We want to read them.
Great. Now let's build on that and move to our second sentence. This one is all about sharing your opinions and thoughts, and the structure is I think plus a statement.
So, for example, I think English is fun. I think this podcast is helpful. I think it's going to rain today. I think she's right. I think we need more coffee.
I think is such a powerful phrase because it lets you say almost anything without sounding too aggressive or too certain. It softens your statement. It makes it your opinion, not a fact you're forcing on someone.
That's a really good point. In English conversation, people use I think all the time to share ideas politely. It's the difference between saying, this movie is bad, which sounds harsh, and I think this movie is a little boring, which sounds much more natural and polite.
Exactly. And you can also use I think to be honest when you're not completely sure about something. Like if someone asks you a question and you're not 100% certain, you say, I think it's around 5 o'clock, or I think the meeting is on Thursday.
You can also change it up a little bit. Instead of I think, you can say I feel like or I believe for similar meanings. I feel like we're making great progress. I believe practice makes perfect.
Now, let me give you a quick activity. I'm going to give you a topic and you say your opinion out loud using I think. Ready? The topic is learning English. Go.
I think learning English takes time, but it's totally worth it. What did you say? Write your opinion in the comments. We love reading what you think. And remember, there's no wrong answer here. It's your opinion.
First tip, use I think when you're sharing an idea in a conversation and you want to sound natural, not aggressive. Second tip, use I don't think for the negative, not I think not. So say, I don't think this is hard, not I think this is not hard. Third tip, I think works in almost every situation, formal, informal, spoken, written.
So to review, I think plus a statement is your go-to sentence for opinions. Remember the negative is I don't think. And don't forget, your thoughts and opinions matter. Keep sharing them in English and in our comments.
Now we're on to sentence number 3, and this one is incredibly practical. This is the sentence you use when you want something, when you need help, when you're in a shop, when you're at a restaurant, when you're asking a favor from a friend. The structure is, can you plus a verb.
Let's look at some examples. Can you help me? Can you say that again, please? Can you open the window? Can you send me that file? Can you recommend a good restaurant?
Can you is perfect for everyday requests. It's friendly and direct without being rude. And in real conversations, people use it constantly. I use it every day. Can you pass me the salt? Can you repeat that? Can you check this for me?
Now, there is a slightly more polite version, could you? So instead of can you help me, you'd say could you help me? It sounds a little more formal or extra polite, but honestly, in most daily situations, can you is completely fine.
Here's a real-life situation. Imagine you're in a meeting and you didn't understand something. Instead of staying silent, which so many learners do, you say, I'm sorry, can you explain that again? That one sentence changes everything. You get the information you need, you sound confident and professional.
Or imagine you're in a shop and you want to see a product. You say, can you show me that one, please? Perfect, polite, natural. No need for complicated grammar.
And here's the negative. Instead of can you say can't you. But honestly, that can sound a bit complaining. It's better to use I can't for yourself, like I can't hear you or I can't understand this part.
Okay, here's your speaking practice. Think of one thing you want to ask someone today. Maybe your teacher, your friend, your family member, your boss. Say it out loud using can you. Like, can you help me with my homework? Or can you call me tonight? Go.
Tell us in the comments, what did you say? What did you practice? We really want to know. And remember, the more you practice saying these sentences out loud, the more natural they become.
All right, let's do a quick structure review. Can you plus a verb for requests. For extra politeness, use could you. For talking about yourself, use I can or I can't. 3 variations, 1 powerful pattern.
Oh, this happens to everyone. When I first started speaking English in public, I made so many mistakes. And you know what? That's completely normal. Let's talk about the common mistakes people make with these 5 sentences, so you don't have to make them too.
The first common mistake is forgetting contractions. Some learners say, I am not going, when they should say, I'm not going. Or they say, I do not think, instead of I don't think. These aren't wrong, but they sound stiff and unnatural. Native speakers almost always use contractions in conversation.
Why does this happen? Because in school, we often learn the full, formal version. I am, I do not, I will not. And those forms are fine for formal writing. But in spoken English, always use the contracted form.
The second mistake is using I think incorrectly in the negative. Learners sometimes say, I think it's not good, when the natural English way is I don't think it's good. It's a small difference, but it sounds so much more natural. Always move the negative to I don't think, not to the second part of the sentence.
The third mistake is overcomplicating requests. Some learners try to say, "Would it be possible for you to perhaps assist me with this matter?" when they could just say, "Can you help me?" You don't need to be overly complicated to sound polite. Simple and clear is actually better.
And the fourth mistake, this one's really common. It's forgetting to use going to for future plans and instead saying just I go or I will go in situations where I'm going to sounds much more like a real person than I will go. Both are correct, but I'm going to feels more conversational.
You know, I made all of these mistakes myself, and I still make mistakes sometimes. The important thing is not to let fear of mistakes stop you from speaking. Every mistake is just a lesson.
Exactly, and the more you practice, the fewer mistakes you'll make. So try this. Take any sentence you said today, check if you used a contraction, check if I don't think is in the right place, and check if your request was simple and clear. Can you do that?
Write a corrected sentence in the comments if you catch a mistake. Okay, now let's have some fun with our interactive practice section. I'm going to give you 2 options for each situation and you choose the better one. Ready?
Situation 1. Your friend is talking too fast. Do you say A, I am not able to understand your speaking? Or B, can you slow down? I didn't catch that.
Option B is so much more natural. Can you slow down is direct, polite, and real. Option A is grammatically okay but sounds very stiff. Try saying option B out loud right now.
Situation 2. Someone asks your opinion about a new restaurant. Do you say A, this restaurant is bad? Or B, I don't think it's the best, honestly.
Option B is the winner. It's honest but polite. It uses I don't think correctly, and honestly is a great word to add to sound natural. Try saying it. I don't think it's the best, honestly.
Situation 3. You want to introduce yourself to a new coworker. Do you say A, I am a person who works in marketing? Or B, I'm in marketing. Nice to meet you.
Option B all the way. Short, natural, confident. That's exactly how real people introduce themselves. Practice it. Say your own introduction out loud right now.
And here's your challenge. Can you create your own sentence using all 5 structures? I'm blank. I think blank. Can you blank? I'm going to blank. And I've blank. Write all 5 in the comments. We'd love to see your full set.
Remember, the goal isn't perfection. The goal is real communication. If someone understands you, you've succeeded. Don't wait until your English is perfect to start speaking. It never will be for anyone. Start now with what you have.
Real conversation beats perfect grammar every single time. Use these sentences, make mistakes, keep going. That's how fluency actually happens.
Wow, what a great episode. I'm so proud of you for sticking with us all the way through. Let's do a quick celebration recap of everything we covered today.
We learned 5 key sentence structures. Number 1, I'm plus noun or adjective for introducing yourself and describing how you feel. Number 2, I think plus a statement for sharing opinions naturally. Number 3, can you plus a verb for making requests politely. Number 4, I'm going to plus a verb for talking about your plans. And number 5, I've plus a past participle for sharing your experiences.
5 sentences. That's it. And with just these 5, you can have a real conversation in English today. Not next year, not after more study, today. You already have what you need.
Here's a challenge for you to think about, and please answer in the comments. Which of these 5 sentences are you going to use first today? Tell us.
And if this episode helped you, please share it with a friend who's also learning English. It means the world to us when you share Talk with Hana with other learners.
Also, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Talk with Hana so you never miss a new episode. We put out new content every week just for you.
You are doing so well. Learning a language is one of the bravest, most exciting things a person can do. And the fact that you're here, practicing, listening, trying, that already makes you a winner. We believe in you completely.
And we'll be right here every week to help you on your journey. So keep practicing, keep speaking, keep being brave. We're so happy you're a part of our Talk with Hana community.
That's all for today's episode. Thank you so much for listening.